Have you ever come across an old photo or an old video game in a section that makes you feel a little unsettled, a little eerie? Well, I'd like to look at a specific case today.
Today, we're going to be looking at Desolate Places in the hit 2000 and something Star Wars Bounty Hunter, where you get to play as Jango Fett in quite a interesting campaign, I might add. I played this game a lot as a kid. It was one of my favorite games. It's not a particularly difficult game, but as a kid, especially in the boss fights and when there are a lot of enemies chasing you, it's quite the challenge as a little, 8 or 9-year-old. But today I just want to go through a couple of the levels and show you the most uninteresting places you can think of, but kind of give you that off-putting feeling. And I think a lot of the game's elements feed into that as well. Recently found this channel called Any Austin, and he does a similar series to this, and it really inspired me to actually do it for one of my favorite childhood games, because I just remember that something about this game was so off-putting when you weren't doing specifically what the campaign was wanting you to, and if you veered off track or if you had cleared in a room of enemies, how eerie it would feel at times. So I'm just going to walk through a few of these places that I found on a recent playthrough of the game that I did. And yeah, if you like the game, definitely check it out. Playing on the PS4 version. I know a PS5 remastered version came out, but this version is still a little janky, but I just truthfully didn't want to spend the $20 to buy the remastered version, although I've heard good things. But anyways, I'm rambling. We'll just go to the first spot. So this is the first space. It's really serves no purpose. It's just a little hidden area from a place you take out some enemies down here. You just kind of come up here and you just kind of look out and at the empty stadium that was full when you were down there fighting the beast, but for some reason is empty now. If you look up there, you can kind of see a little poster board of the fight that was happening in the story, and I don't know, something about the yellow sky dome and this guy yelling at me in the background kind of just puts me in a different place, you know? It's kind of interesting because I'm being shot at. Hold on. That's embarrassing. I totally did not see him. He really ruined that for me. Anyways, going back up here, there was no reason for them to put this in the game. Also, the controls are really whack in this version, so just, it's a little nauseating, just bear with me here. Something this game always does so well is just the ambiance. The sound design is just so good. Kind of just looks like a hockey rink. It shouldn't be this empty. Yeah, here it is. So I'll just sit here for a second. Alright, on to the next place. This is another spot on the same level that always gave me weird vibes. This is like the Beastmaster's quarters. And there's a collectible in here when you first come in here, but it doesn't really serve any other purpose than that. But, it's just crazy to think some little developer just decided to put things in here to make it look more realistic. I say that as the ground is clipping out right here, but something about when the music plays too, it's like there's music that will only play when you're being idle for too long. It doesn't play at any other point. And he's got a little pooper here too. Anyway, it's just something off-putting about just this room tucked away in this space station. No chairs. Maybe that's it. Doesn't have anywhere to sit. I don't trust a place where the only place I can sit is on the bed. I'm really excited about this one. This is my favorite level in this entire game because it takes place on Coruscant. And the vibes are just, they're immaculate. Just immaculate. First part is actually right off the spawn. You don't really notice, but you can actually go back into the ship and you can climb up here. Like I said, the sound design in this game, it's really doing it for me. Really doing it for me. I don't know, something about sitting in here, knowing that there's a full city planet right outside. Feels a little bit like the 2000s, you know? I really won't explain any further than that. I don't really know what I mean by that, but... That was my dog. Also, I've played this game so many times, and I've never done this. But I think I just broke the game a little bit. Yeah, I'm inside the ship right now. I've never done this before. Let's see. Will it fix itself? Okay. That's pretty good. It'll fix itself. Let's take a look at the skybox. It's really impressive. There's a lot going on. It makes you feel... Whoa, oof. Oh. Falling into the endless void, I guess. Something unsettling about that, isn't there? As long as you keep looking up here, it's pretty good. For such an old game, there's so much going on up here. Like, look. That guy just went by. Anyways, this is my favorite level. Just because it's on course, and there's a lot of alien diversity and a lot of different character models. It's pretty cool. Like, look at all these guys. Now, as a little kid, I would just do terrible things to these people, but, going back now, it's just kind of nice to be back. Look at this guy looking at me thinking he's something. I know something that you don't, buddy. You're a wanted man. What do you think about that? Oh, you're marked now. What you gonna do? See you later. Yeah, what's up? You saw what I did to your buddy over there? That's what I thought. Now this room right here, we're about to get to a cutscene here. And this little lizard man.
You look lost, stranger.
Bro,
going down.
Freaked me out so much for some reason.
You come here to kill him or you come here to spring him out.
Something about this little alien lizard boy just sitting in the basement of this prison on an asteroid. As a janitor? Or an inmate? Really messed with me for some reason.
They call me Smoothie.
This place in particular is a sewer in a high-rise city area. It's actually, there's like 3 pipes you kind of go down, and this is one of the wrong ones, and it lets you go all the way in here for some reason. It's not super remarkable, but I really like nothing about this, actually. Like the sound he makes when he runs around in this. It's a sound. But you can just come out here and stare at all this. It feels like that portion of Coruscant where you always see Dooku and Palpatine meeting up. Also, after a while of being idle, he kind of stands differently. He's really taking in the scenery, I guess. Sludge tunnel. Doesn't get much better than this. The thing about this level is that it is almost impossible to do without hopping on this platform. But this level used to give me nightmares. I mean, just let me see if I can get a closer look. I mean, just look at some of these guys. Not some people you want to hang around with. These are the people that my mother warned me about in high school. Anyways, I think that's going to be the final spot for today. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And that's the video. So, that's the video.